Ken, what more do we know, and what are we hearing from law enforcement officials at this stage of the investigation?
Ryan, you heard the concern in the voice of the Canadian Prime Minister, and that's the kind of concern I'm hearing from my law enforcement sources. But they say there is so much that is yet to be determined about this incident. They are not labeling it terrorism. As you said, they are obviously investigating what happened here and what the motive was. Was this an accident or an intentional act? And one of the most important findings of the day was the reporting by Tom Winter and Jonathan Dietz, our colleagues, that there was no explosive found in the car. So it wasn't a car bomb, despite this epic explosion that really alarmed a lot of people. So authorities are trying to determine what caused that. Was it the gas tank? And what was going on in that car? What caused the driver to drive at a high rate of speed into this checkpoint? The car was coming from the Canadian side, from the U.S. side into Canada, contrary to initial reports coming out of Erie County. But very little else is known about why the car was there and who was driving. So that remains to be seen. And this is all coming amid a heightened state of threat of terrorism, according to the FBI director and others, related to the Israel-Hamas war, which has caused everyone to look at this with the utmost concern. But again, right now, law enforcement officials are not labeling this terrorism. They are investigating exactly what it was, Ryan.
So, Ken, just to clarify again, so the car was on the American side heading into Canada? Is that what we're reporting at this point?
Yeah, that's the latest information we're getting, and it's supported by the video, and it contradicts something that was put out, I believe, by local authorities earlier in the day. And you know, what the significance of that is unclear. But the explosion definitely happened on the American side, and one Customs and Border Protection officer suffered minor injuries. No other U.S. government official or worker was injured, and obviously the two occupants of the vehicle, we are told by law enforcement officials, died in the crash.
Well, it's incredibly significant, though, that if it started in the United States as opposed to going from Canada into the U.S., so I appreciate that clarification. And we also just learned, Ken, that Amtrak is suspending service between New York and Canada. This, in addition to what we already reported about international flights being canceled from the Buffalo Niagara Airport. What can we glean from these enhanced security precautions?
Just that officials on both sides of the border are being incredibly cautious here, because if there is a chance that this was an intentional act, then they're concerned about other similar kinds of lone wolf, radicalized and terrorist-inspired kinds of activity. Again, we don't know what it was, but that would be the concern. And what a nightmare on the busiest travel day of the year. And there are also going to be questions raised in the wake of this about the security measures at those northern border checkpoints. Were there enough barriers to prevent vehicles from picking up speed? What if this had been a vehicle filled with explosives? The damage it could have been incalculable. So there will be a lot of questions to be answered here about security measures and other things, Ryan.
All right.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app, or follow us on social media.